What's up, guys? Can you see me, hear me? Let me refresh. Make sure the sound there's no echo. Make sure none of that. We're a little early, 5 minutes early. I totally think that we're gonna have way less people in this live show because of the game. Totally understandable. Look, we go live every Wednesday at the same time, same channel, same Hustler Hex channel. They base game three. They do not care. So we just have to keep going like we normally do. So we're gonna have a really good show today because weekend releases, store updates, and partial. It's a good giveaway. It's a decent giveaway. Kind of a bonus giveaway at some point in this show. So at least if you do stay, you can win something. So it does help a little bit. Hustle and Muscle, Zach, what's up? Go Raptors, Ron J. There we go. Just him. Pac-Man, what's up? Let me see. Kawhi was in my Spanish class. There we go. Marrakech7, Don's here. eBay Joey, and of course, Will started off. The chat. Let's see. Eugene, what's up? Texas Pete, what's up? Carlos, what's up? Let's see. H Family Finds, Caroline. Let me see. Hey, you're not late this time from Alfonso. I know, I'm a little early because of the game. See what it did? Hyper Vlogs, Sneaker Finds 12, Jimmy, Benz, Omar, Mr. Abs, District Deals, always here. Extra Grands, what's up? Owen. Let's see. Robert, Don Hustle. Who else is in here? Coco Pops is here. Stevie D. And yeah, more people coming in. All right. Lit Cherry Vlogs. Good to see you too. All right. So let's get started with the show and the game. I'll keep you guys posted on some scores. How about that? You can probably watch both somehow. All right, let me do the screen share so we can get this out of the way. Man, hold on. Are we entire screen? All right, move this down here and move this down here. Okay. Make sure you get to see everything. There we go. Hope you're having a great week. Appreciate that. Ocean So. Foam floods. We're going to talk about the foams. That's going to be our main topic today. What's up, Alex Rebecca's cards? Flood of Untouchable. Jack, what's up? Taylor. All right, so opening. I don't know if you guys saw the leaked pictures of a Shattered Backboard 3.0. And exactly, Robert. People were calling these the Vaseline ones. For some reason, these Jordan ones are lubed up. I have no clue why. I don't know how Jordan brand could mess this up, but they found a way to do it. Even when they first announced the patent leather, I was like, all right, it's done. They're not going to make it like we thought they were. And then sure enough, they went with like a crinkled patent leather stuff, and now they're super shiny. I have no clue what's going on with this shoe, and that sucks because I was really looking forward to it, and now it's just going to get thrown in and probably end up going to the outlets, and who knows what's going to happen. All right, next one. Openings. We're just thought they couldn't mess it up, and they do this. Exactly. Next opening ones. I got a lot of questions about this Celtics jersey, and I will admit it. Your boy Hustler Hacks was really wrong when it came to kind of just checking. I mean, I checked really quick on my phone in line of what I thought this jersey might be worth. And it's worth way more than what I initially thought. I did get an offer for $3,000 for this $1 jersey. I'm super pumped, don't get me wrong, but I am probably going to send it to an auction. I think they do like sports memorabilia, these things like that. So I'm super pumped. Let's see what happens. I think it's not going to be until like July or August, and I'll keep you guys posted on what happens with this jersey. Random thrift find that will probably turn into my biggest flip, even garage sales and thrifting before all the raw stuff. So let's see what happens. All right, next one. We talked about basketball last time. hustlerhacks.com/bball. You can go there, sign up. We're talking about basketball for eBay Open, and we can figure all that out. If you want to play Hustle B, hey, what happened to like a little Jake's photo right here? It turned off. All right, never mind. To me, I don't have it to Jake, but hustlerhacks.com/bball. All right. Yes, Ceramic Mickey Mouse. That's the one that it sold really, really good to garage sales. Now this one will overtake that find. All right, let's go to the word. Word of the week is flood, which we're going to be talking about the Foamposites. So we got to say, um, I guess how many foams is just too much? You know, what would you consider a flood? Is there even a flood? Does it even matter to you? Um, how many listings are out there on a certain shoe? And so we're going to be talking about flood. Let me know in the comments. Is there a certain point to where you're like, you know what? I'm leaving this behind. Especially looking at the listings, are they selling well? Are they not? And don't get me wrong. You might go into the buy already knowing, hey, this is going to take a while. And if you're patient enough, then you'll get the benefit of that. We just don't know when. So we'll be talking about the Foamposites today. Let me see. Foams flooding Burlington. Foams for days. Exactly. Let me see. I'm going to go next. All right. So weekend releases. Hold on. Let me just get this guy out of here. I had to use it. Okay. Weekend releases. Let's start off here. Yeezy Boost 700, which I don't think a lot of people are the biggest fan of the 700. Let me know if you like the 700 better, but I don't know. It's just totally different look and feel to them. $300 come out June 6th. That's tomorrow at 10 a.m. Adidas.com, Yeezy Supply, and other select retailers. So 350s all day, exactly, which we're going to talk about that. But 700s, I think they're just kind of, I mean, they're definitely still going to sell, but I don't really see high resale value, just like we saw some of the other colors for the 700. So, it is what it is. Pass. Dumpster fire. Pass. Next one. Undercover and Nike Daybreak collab. So, just like the waffles, we saw everything happen last week. But this part now with the Undercover has a totally different backing. I don't know what's going on here. And really, I'm just not digging this whole thing. I mean, this is just too much. What resale value we know is probably still going to be what? It's at 160. Last week we had them going for what? The Sakai went for like 300 range or so. So I don't know. I think these will still obviously resell well, but I'm just not feeling these. Totally weird backing part. All right, next one. That one comes out Friday, June 7th. All right. Air Force One Low Devin Booker and $100, cheap. Saturday, June 8th, Foot Locker select retailers. These will probably not sell out. If you guys saw the Air Max 1 for what's his name? Fox for the Kings. He had his own shoe, his own colorway and everything. Those didn't do too bad. I think some did sell well. I think that shoe is way better than this one for the Booker, but some people are really liking Air Force Ones. They're coming back. So Nelly and the Saint Lunatics, they're coming back. Air Force Ones. All right, let's go down. Kyrie 5 have a Nike day, 130. Kyrie is turning into LeBron when it comes to the shoes. It's like they're really just making whatever now, whatever color is out there, and then we'll just throw it out and see who wants it. Kind of like the Kyrie Friends, and I was like, man, I don't know what's going on here. Kyrie, it'll probably go either, I think they're thinking Nets or Knicks or Lakers. We'll see where Kyrie goes, but Kyrie 5 comes out on Saturday, $130. Why? Outlet. Always pass on Kyrie's. Always. You know what? Kyrie's have always been to Ross at one point, like men's and kids. I remember at one point, kids, like, it was just flooded with Kyrie's. All right, let's go to the next one. Air Max 720 and Tailwind be true. And 190 for the 720, 100 for the Tailwind. Saturday, June 8th, 10 a.m. So almost $200 for these. What do you think about the resale value on it? Do you think it's gonna happen? Are you a fan of the 720 with this full like air bubble unit thing all the way around? Let me know in the chat. But we will see on Saturday, 190 for the 720. So there we go. Low hack now. Eugene, rainbow status. Yep, there it is. Nah, Carlos. Let's see. Yeah, I woke up right when it dropped. Oh, boy, I got stuck in the queue. Oh, man. Let's talk about the drops. All right, make sure we're not frozen. No, okay, we're good. Put this away. Looks weird. Clear bubble is kind of cool. Nope. All right, next one. Now we're getting into, we're stepping up. So the first ones are just testing, see what happens. Next one, Jordan Reflections of a Champion pack. Now, there's 3 different models that are coming out. So Jordan is, of course, just coming out with whatever, and every weekend we have different releases, but 225 each. And I know they did do the sneakers app like a small release of these already. But for 225, I am digging like the whole 3M thing going on. But 225, I'm like, ugh. I don't know. I don't see a lot of people paying that for this shoe. But the 6 and the 8, the 7. So I mean, this is obviously the 6 going to be the better color out of all 3 of them. So let me know in the chat, if you were to pick them up, which one would you get? The Jordan 8s, I mean, we know that one's going to sit. I mean, that one, there's only a few colors too. I mean, Aqua 8s, like you really like, all right, Jordan 8, I really like, but these, it's just not feeling it at all. But 225 come out on Saturday. Let's see what happens. Nike outlet likely for these for the 7s and 8s. I do agree with that. I think eventually it will go down to the outlets and we will see them there. Tin Man looking. That's hilarious. I got the Drake 4s copy on Sunday. Oh boy, the quality and garbage. I heard about that. I heard that the Jordan 4 OVO or Raptors, they added Drake's little signature on the tongue, and I heard the quality was pretty bad. And they didn't even change a whole lot either for that, Raptors 4 or whatever. So I don't know. Jordan, they're really trying to capitalize, and they know exactly what they're doing. All right. Now we're getting into it. Yeezy Boost 350 Black. Now, I do know that some came out, I think, today on some releases at certain stores, but 350 Black. So price $220. Let's see what these are already going for right now. This is non-reflective, but we will talk about the reflective. So price $220 for these. Let me know also in the chat if you plan on getting these, which, I mean, obviously you would want the reflective. Who wouldn't want that one? But if you like this for the collection, let me know in the chat. Let's see. So it looks like right now selling for about $450 for non-reflective 350s right now. So if you can pick them up, remember Friday, June 7th. So Adidas, Easy Supply, other select retailers. Now, Black reflective, totally different story. Easy Hype is dead. That's what I told. Look, I thought Easy Hype was, dying, but when they come out with a color like this, everyone's hyped. Even the glow in the dark ones sold well. 220 Black reflective right now. Some are at like 1,200, 900, in between that range. You cannot lose. You won't lose with either one of these, but with Black reflective, you're gonna make some really good money if you can get your paws on a pair of these. Cold City Loot, Lauren, what's up? Let's see, people love triple black, totally. So there we go. We got this one and this one. So they're 250 or 220. Oh, 250. That's weird. So there we go. The source, which is complex, can't even get their stuff right. So my bad. 250. All right, Yeezys aren't dead because they aren't limited anymore. And I think people like that though. At some point with the Yeezys that they did have the reflective. It was good to have a limited pair and then a general pair. I think you have to have something limited. Once they came out with just a 350 V2 as general and there was no other limited kind, that's when they saw it kind of dying down. So now there is something to look forward to with Black reflective. All right. Oh, so 250 and 220. Okay, there we go. And last but not least, Fear of God 1 sale. So we saw the orange and the green, or spruce, whatever they call it, spruce, I don't know. Green and orange. Now this one, 350. This one, obviously, the better of the colors out of all 3 of them. But this one, select retailers, which means like 1 Foot Locker in the whole US. So you know how hard it is to get this shoe. And I think resale value is about like $750-ish right now. I think the orange and green were selling at like 475 to 500 range. Not a lot on that one, but for this one, I think definitely some money to be made compared to the others. So sales won't fail. I agree with Michael. Plastic bag fog ones, clean but too pricey. Great for resale, but I think they are ugly. Yeah, I think I've never seen anybody wear them on feet. Like, then again, I'm in El Paso who's just rocking Fear of God ones like no, like nothing. But I think they do look a little weird on at least seeing them in photos, but who knows? I like all the Fear of God colorways so far. There we go. Doug the Pug, Fly Separate 2K3s to me. Yeah, kind of look like that. Oh no, tip off from a Don and resell only. Exactly. Did you break your snowboarding look? Yeah, they have that like boot look and feel. All right, let's go to store updates. So Jacksonville, Florida, and where's Half a Pino? I mean, he's in Jacksonville. So looks like they are reviewing a permit application for Ross at this location. So a future Ross could be coming soon, which would be another one. Remember, they're building a lot of Rosses. We saw the whole thing that we built showing what 1,500 Ross stores across the U.S. We'll talk about that again later. But they're building more Rosses everywhere. So that one, and whoa, I don't know why it came out twice. And Mattoon. So this one, how far? I mean, how close or far is this from Chicago? I have no clue. But construction progressing on Marshall's site. So that's kind of a random board up interest to former First Neighbor Bank office Wednesday. Preparation for construction. So random. They're doing this, but progressing on Marshall's site. So, an hour or so. There you go from Madon. So there we go. Mattoon is getting the Marshalls somewhat soon. Never heard of Mattoon from Doug the Pug. All right, let's get into power rankings. Now, last week, we had a change. We had TJ Maxx fell, DD's discounts. Everybody was, not everybody, but we got quite a bit of photos. Everyone's like, hey, DD's discounts, they've earned it. They moved up. They deserve it. And I agree. They moved up to number 4 spot, 2 stars, TJ Maxx at 1.5. So for this week, I thought to myself, you know what? TJ Maxx really has to show us something. If they really want to beat DD's discounts, show us something and you could, overtop them. But as of right now, we haven't seen much. So I'm sticking with it. And I'm sticking with DD's discounts for the second week in a row, overtaking TJ Maxx. Not only that, we did get someone tagging, and Hustle Carlos tagged with DD's discounts with, of course, Foamposites. So DD's discounts is on a roll, 2 weeks straight, and until TJ Maxx can prove themselves, they will stay at number 5. Let's go to the next one. Marshall's at number 3, and it's very, very close. Back to last week, I think we're a really good spot right now with Hustle Carlos Imposter. With Marshalls and Burlington really, really doing well. I think Ross is getting different Air Max things here and there. They're also doing well. I think it's probably one of our best. It was kind of funny because like 2 or 3 weeks ago, we were like, yeah, it's kind of slowing down a bit. Now it's looking really good. So let's go into Marshalls. I think we had more people tagging this week than last week. And remember, if you tagged me on anything today, it's going to be on next week's show because I prepared this yesterday. Okay, Lex on eBay, aka Hustlebee, called him Flex on eBay last week. So Vapor Untouchable Elite. So a better color too with black and white, $19.99. So $20, no complaints. So there we go. I got those two. Doug the Pug. Pick up 3 pair from Don. Let me see. You guys want to know? Oh, I was going to see what the score was, but all right, let me go down. Next one. Dapper Fanatic. So $24.99. I think maybe this one might have been last week too. I don't remember if this is the same photo or not, but $24.99. Picked up the cleats, picked up the Phantoms. So there we go. ACC. Let's go to the next one. And Dapper Fanatic, same thing. Jordan shorts. Now, me and Ken did see these in Dallas, I think. And they are like 1996 All-Star Game colorway. They went down on clearance. I can't see what the price is. 28, 26 from 34.99. I like them though. I think they're pretty clean. I think they do also have like the zippers. So whenever you're carrying your phone, wallet, you're not losing anything. I like these. So not bad. And I think what, 26 or 28 bucks. Next one, still kicking it sports. Pick or pass. So $20 and did his research and he felt like a pass. Definitely liking this design though. It's like this bloody demonic skull thing. And $20 compare at $40. And I think so this one and the Cam Newtons, there's been a lot at Marshalls. I've seen one Marshalls had at least 20 pairs stacked up of those Cam Newtons. We'll see eventually. They're going to get rid of them all. But 20 bucks for these, I think it's a good deal. Also, if you're into the cleats, but definitely digging the design. I don't know if they'll let you wear this for, I guess, high school. Would they? I don't know. All right. Next one. Whoops, I didn't even see the comments. Shorts look cool. Yeah, definitely. Oh, 28 bucks. There we go. Marshalls I passed. What's up, District Deals? Saw 10 pairs of the cams. Yeah, there's a lot of them out there. Boxes and boxes. I love I love when the comparative value is stars. Yeah, Ross does that a lot too. Let's go down. A 760 cleater. $100 for the Peter Millar golf bag. Super fancy with the golf bag. $100. So would really have to do the research on it. Maybe a future smash or pass. We'll have to ask Ken. What would he say? Smash or pass for the golf bag. It is super fancy. It is $100. Let me know in the chat. Smash or pass on the bag. So it says looks premium. How much is it selling for? In a heartbeat. So I don't know. I've never looked at the research, so I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I'm pretty sure it is fancy and should sell well. I mean, I don't know what does it have a tag or anything? I don't even see a tag or nothing. Smash, pass. No shorts though. There we go. Extra grands. All right, Maximo finds a little mix Untouchables with golf, Under Armour golf, and it looks a little wide golf shoes. So we also have some other stuff in here, but Maximo finds, shout out to you. Smash, pass, smash, a little mix on the golf bag. Next one, reselling Sorcerer, $59.99 on the Air Max LTD, I think. So I don't know what size this is. It does look a little huge, but red and gum bottoms, $59, compare at $75. Next one, shipping's a mess. I bet shipping is rough for that big golf bag. Sneaks and Things _ resale. My son found the 270s and I found the UA Rock range bag. So you can barely see it in here. It is cut off, but the Rock, let me know also in the chat. Have you seen any Project Rock bags, backpacks, anything else besides the tank tops? The tank tops and the shirts, we've seen those. But what about the bags? That's what I really want to see. Let me know if you've seen them at Marshalls, and of course 270s. Don't know what the price is, don't know what the color is, but picked up 270s. So, and yes, the score 15-7 Raptors right now. 7:37 left in the first. All right, let's go down. My boy, Los, Relentless Resale, wrapping up the Marshalls finds. $49.99. These are the foams we want to pick up. Past season, compare at $65. So Los, please tell us. He's here in the chat. What size were they? And did you already flip these? Anything you want to tell us? So all right, so that's pretty much it for the Marshalls finds, but at least it was a nice little mix. Gritty Girl Boss, good to see you too. Let's see, 10. Carlos says size 10. And yes, already sold. All right, so there we go. Let's go to the next one. Ross. The same things, high-end cleats, Project Rock. Some things are out there. Air Max 95, Air Max 97, Vapor Max Premier Flyknit, which talk about those. I tagged it from Marshall. So there we go. Let me double check, because like I said, if you tagged me today or late yesterday, it may not come out to the next episode for next week, since I did this like afternoon yesterday. So I'll double check though, make sure I get you in for the next one. Ross 4 stars. So I think there's a lot of Ross tags on this. So, all right, foams with some golf and a TDBS underscore marketplace. And looks like what, one, two, three foams and two golf, $34.99 on the golf, and obviously the foams at $50. And whoa, I guess I did that one twice. Okay, next one, District Deals. We know he's here, and I think he comes out again too in this. But District Deals, $44.99 for these Adidas. What's going on here? Mode reset. I was trying to see like what this high technology is in here in this Adidas shoe with, of course, NMD and Boost bottom. And yeah, racing. I don't even know what's the official name of this shoe. I don't even know what it is. $44.99. Some people said that they were definitely going to pass. I think this guy was out here trying to call out our boy District Deals. He was not having it. But $44.99. Self-destruct button. Loot Cherry Vlog is hilarious. Would you rock these? Let me know in the chat. See, timer, I like a little mix. If you would pick these up, at least to rock for yourself. NMD Micro Racer, I think is the name. There we go. And let me see, interesting. I've not seen these. I've been going to Ross, been doing well, been looking, searching. I've not seen this shoe. All right, I'm gonna break the speed up sound with those. All right, it's going down. Wasn't the only one to pick them up. Chris Ramos 360, also $44.99 from size 8.5. Also picked up some Air Max Plus for $50 for the ladies and size 7.5. So for the ladies, would you rock these? Air Max Plus, I think, are always good, but I think people are really picky when it comes to the color. Obviously, black and white sells the best, but I think something like this, it's kind of like a dark maroon. I don't know if it's kind of like a pinkish Nike swoosh, but also the bottom's a little bit different. But $49.99, and let me know also if you would rock these. And so yeah, shout out to you. Next one, let's see, Don Alpha Cleat. And Air Max 95 at Ross, and I think District Deals also found this one. What's the deal with this plasticky? I don't know if I'm feeling this thing. It does look a little weird to me. But $49.99, and I don't remember seeing these at all. As far as like outlet finds or drops, I mean, I don't think anything too special with them. But hey, some weird condom thing around it. That's all on Nike and whatever they design and design flaws and whatever else. But $50 for that one. District Deals is back again, $50 for a different. This one, I like a greenish. I do like the laces and the lace tips. I do like this whole part. The color isn't too bad. 83 comparable value, $50. So let me know too. Would you rock these? I think, man, I don't know why for the ladies they have to throw in random colors. I mean, they're not bad, but it's like we have this green one. This one I think is men's, and then this one for sure is ladies. I mean, I'll definitely try as far as reselling goes, but I don't know. It just seemed totally random as far as the colors. All right, 49. So that one, wife says no. Ron J says ribbed. There you go. All right, let's go down. Let's see. Those hashtags are doing the most. All this. Oh man, yeah, it's a lot of hashtags in here. Follow that one, District Deals. That's the only one you need. Oh, District Deals again. How come they look so shiny on the other one? This one doesn't look the same shoe. It looks totally different on this one. Has that same little cage thing here, but the other one looks way too shiny. They're like learning from those shattered backboards and the Vaseline. So I don't know what happened there, but District Deals 49 and found these as well. Air Max 95 half blue. So all right. Sal Kicks 649 clean. Air Max 97s. That's what I like to see. So Air Max 97 also for the ladies, and looks like it is, but a little big, 10.5. So ladies 10.5, 49. But I do like this color. I think it's like a softer green, not too loud, just clean. All right, let's go down. Two cool cat finds and Air Max Plus again and Air Max 97. So they did something different here with this 97. Obviously, you don't have the Nike swoosh in here. Instead, it's kind of like this Nike Air pattern. I don't know if I'm feeling this part. I think I'd rather just go with the classic Nike swoosh in here. But they changed that up a little bit. And the pink, I think people have also seen this one. I haven't seen this one in person, but Air Max Plus, and it has a different feel, almost like a meshy feel. But I don't know. I think I'd rather pick up that other one compared to this one. Let me know too. Man, there's a lot of 97s plus and 95s for the ladies. Looks like they're getting all the Air Max stuff sent their way. Classic swoosh all the way. Exactly, Los. Exactly. All right, let's go down. District deals with the Hustler Hacks colorway on the Air Max 97, $59.99. I was totally digging these when they came out. It's clean. Obviously, the color. I'm gonna be a little biased, but there's no hype on this. Obviously, they're still sitting at the outlets. $60, and I don't know what the size is, but they are in men's. And yeah, $60. Looks like an auto cop with a couple of cops and liked by relentless resale. All right, should I let the upsetting glitter foams go for 130? Possibly. What do your margins look like? There we go. I'd rock. Doug the Pug. All right, let's go down. Reselling Sorcerer, $34.99 on the Tiger Woods, size 9.5. I think it's a really good size. Comparable value, $123. I am digging the Tiger Woods. This is a nice, good, solid pickup for golf. $35. Next one. The Super 6-4 with the Delta Rock, Project Rock, Under Armour. And I don't know. Let's see. I found the black and yellow for 35. Says A. Ellis. So I wonder if I'm more than likely these are $35 as well. But Project Rock, still have not seen them in my area, so I have no clue how much they're reselling for. But they do have the big Project Rock logo on the back. That's all I really know about them. I think you can also confuse people. Like if you're just passing by and you see an Under Armour shoe and it's obviously facing the other way, all you see is the Under Armour logo, people might just pass by it and like not even notice or even know that they're Project Rock. So you really got to pay attention and go through it and make sure it is. So look out for that. Let me see. We need a tracking device on District Deals. If you're in that area, then yes, you should probably try to figure that out. All right, Kid Icarus Mining, and a nice little slew of things. We have, what are these for these cleats? I've never seen this one anyway. It's like a Hustle Bee honeycomb thing. And Mercurials, there we go, Phantom, and these look like Alpha Menace, I think. And I can't really see, but a nice little slew of cleats in here. Ross has been dead for me lately, but nice little pickups. There we go. And next one, Chris Ramos 360, Blood, Sweat, Respect, Project Rock, and Chase Greatness. So Ross finds, and people have been telling me that they have like a Chinese tag or something. And then sure enough, today I did see an Under Armour, I don't know if it was like a hoodie or something, and it had like a different Chinese tag to it. Kind of weird. But anyways, I know Los, he loves the Project Rock stuff. So there we go. Want to look at Ross, $10 for the shirts. I'll probably walk by 4 pairs, paper Drew. And let's see, Sneaky Hustler, $20. But this is, I think, kids. Is it? Yeah, kids, $34, $19.99. It is ACC, but unless it was men's or something, but it looked like pros to me. Next one. Still Kicking It Sports. Is this the last one? It is. Rounding it off with size 11.5, $69 for the 270s, and a nice, good, clean colorway black Volt. So there we go. Definitely, I think if I found these, probably got to keep these. This is clean. I like the color. And of course, at 69, I like that. Hit that like button, people. I would appreciate that. Let me see. Are we... Okay, we're good. We're not frozen. Nothing. The score in the game, if you need to know, 26-16 Raptors with 2:54 left in the first quarter. All right, let's go to Burlington. We're almost there at 5 stars. Remember, I told you the only way we get to a complete 5 stars is if El Paso is booming, and it is decent, not booming. So until then, we'll be a complete 5 stars. Oh, honeycombs were trouts. Okay, there we go. I was wondering about that one. All right, 2 cool cat finds again, and with the tiempos and also the phantom. So we don't know what the price is. Probably what, 29, 24, something like that. All right, high-end soccer cleats. Brilliant. There we go. Next one, 69. I like that. House X 2019. Jacob. All right, sneaker finds 12 and tiempos. Man, just cleats. I think they're just straight cleat finds. And what are these? Some kind of reacts going on? Burlington Hall from today. And there we go. Sneaker finds 12. I think Sneaker finds 12 here. I think he is. Wearing those 270s right now. Found a pair in my size. Nice. All right, let's go down. 2 cool cat finds again. What the heck? Superflies and phantoms? All right, $24.99. It looks like a size 12 in men's. So keep them coming, please. There we go. Lows. There we go. Reacts. Oh, we're 29. There we go. Phantoms again. Ross Shallington, who's here every single week. Is he here in the chat? I don't know if he was here in the chat, but he's always here every week with the best of finds. So $24.99. Here's another guy too that you need to put a tracker on to see what he's picking up. Liked by, know what to flip it. So there we go. We'll show Los's. Los posted a nice little link right there in case you want to mute in the back. There we go. There we go. Los hooking you guys up with the game. There he is. Ross Shallington. There we go with the heat. All right. Next one. Kidacker's mining with Vapor Untouchable. So this one, can't really see the price, what it is at Burlington, but what, 25, 24.99, I'm guessing. You're right. Speed Turf flood at Burlington's 49. Yeah, Burlington and Ross. So it was a double flood and outlet, triple flood on Speed Turf right now, especially that Giants colorway. A lot of them. Let me go down. Let's see. Maximal Fine. So this one was interesting. BK British Knights. So we have Troop back. And now we have British Knights back. So people are trying to capitalize on Burlington and Ross. But man, I haven't seen BK in, man, how old? I mean, Hustlebee probably wasn't even alive when people were rocking British Knights. So Maximo Finds, shout out to you, but he decided to kind of just show around. I haven't even seen these at Burlington, but nice. Appreciate that for the photo. So I wanted to throw that out there. Passing the BKs, L. Go, wow, BKs. And I was just surprised. I don't know. I don't think they're reselling. At least they probably shouldn't be, but I just thought it was completely random to see BK British Knights out there. Yes, OG sneakers indeed. All right. Soles and stitches with 2 pairs of the New Balance, and then we keep going. Had some 95s, things like that. So a nice little pickup of some things. But soles and stitches, shout out to you for the 1300s. Burger King shoes. Only the OGs know exactly. Still kicking at sports. Burlington Find of the Day, LeBron Soldier 12. And $44.99. I like that price compared to Ross. I think Soldiers right now were $59. I think so. $59, $44. Also depends on the color. I've only seen navy blue at Ross, and I think they were a 12.5. 2 or 3. I think I saw 4 pairs of 12.5. I don't know. That was the only size Burlington had for some weird reason. But size 12 and a way better color for the Soldier. Air Money, Don Alpha Cleat, and I don't know what the price was. Air Money is always like it's just a weird shoe, period. It's weird because people do buy them for some reason. I don't personally like them. They have a weird up-tempo bottom with this cage thing, and they made so many different colors for this shoe. And the purple one, I think, was at my outlets at one point for like 34 plus 20. And that's when I was like, all right, I guess I'll pick them up. And then I did sell those, but Hey, people are wanting them. Pick them up as long as you can get the right buyers. Ron 23 sells 29. We talked about these Roshi Golf last time when Ken was here for the live show. And so I don't know how many of these are out there. I have not seen them, but Roshi Golf. There you go. There we go with the Nike Air Max 97. Just do it. $59.99. There's my size 11. So I'm actually wearing these today, which kind of sucks because if I would have just known, look at that. If I would have just known, I could have just picked them up at Burlington for $59.99. I think I bought them on eBay, complete with box. I think for like $109 because I used the coupon. And this was probably like 3 weeks or so after they came out, and they're already there at Burlington. So thanks, Burlington. Now I gotta see if I can double up and get like after I mess these up, have a second pair. But I liked them. I was like, you know what? I gotta get these. And now, yeah, $60. Okay, next one, Nerd World Gamer. $69.99 the Vapor Max and size 10.5 Wolf Gray. And first time, I was like, these aren't foams, but you have to go to the next one. Let's see. It's okay, Glenn. I paid $110 for my Epic Reacts. I know. Ross, Burlington. Why even get anything else? Just source these stores. These Air Max finds are making me crazy. I know. I haven't even seen a lot of them. This one, I don't know where this one came from, but Drizzy finds a mix of Vapor Max, but I think Marshalls or TJ Maxx had like a random table where they just throw things on there and they're on clearance. I think that's where he got them from. I'm not 100% sure, but shout out to you, Drizzy Finds, wherever these are from. Next one. Don Alpha Cleat again. So 270s. This one is from Burlington. Let me know how you feel about this little like textured look. I don't know. It is a totally different thing with the 270s, but that on here, and it is like an olive green color, but 270s, and I'm guessing they're probably what, 59? Burlington loves 59. So that's what I'm guessing they are. But 270s, shout out to you, Don Alpha Cleat. And the Super 6.4. So Foamposites. Well, 2 pairs here. TDBS Marketplace, we got another pair here, 69. Comparable value 120, size 8.5. And Ron 23 sells. We have another pair here. And do we have any more? Oh, we do have another one. Sneaker finds 12. We have another pair here, but also accompanied with Air Max 1. So is that it? Oh no, there's more. Sneaks and Things _ resell with a full bag of the foams. And remember, this is like litter foam, and they are $69.99 plus tax. Well, assuming they charge tax. Not like in that 70 price tag. That's from Note to Flip It. So this week, we remain the same. Some of the fines have changed, but for the most part, like I said, until TJ Maxx can prove something, TJ Maxx, DD's Discounts, Marshalls, Ross, and Burlington at number 1. All right. Let's get into our main topic today with the Foamposites. Obviously, we got a lot of people that just found them. They tagged. Some people are picking them up. Some people aren't. So we have to ask the question, are you taking them or not? Let me know in the chat. And I think the funny thing with Instagram, social media, there's people that don't want to admit they're picking them up. And then there's people that are just totally leaving them behind. And then, of course, telling the other people that are picking them up, like, man, the flood, like, you don't want to pick up those. And I'm just staying away. And so it's like a funny, weird phase talking about the Foamposites because some people are, some people aren't. So we're going to talk about, should you be picking them up or should you leave them behind? And we'll talk about that. So last week, we talked about this. When Ken was on the show, we had stores in the U.S. and people had emailed me about this, that this one kind of freaked them out a bit, good and bad. So good for the people that were just to let you know, some of the comments were, you know what, this is why we're getting a lot of Ross finds. I'm not going to source Ross as much. Look how many stores there are. They're building them like crazy. I'm not going to source it as much. I'm going to go more to like Burlington, Nike out, Nike outlet stuff. Now, for the people that like me, others that source Ross, you're like, you know what? Go ahead, leave Ross alone. You don't want to go there anyway. And so it's kind of like, should I stay away? What should I do? Now I know there's so many of them. That's why the flood happens. So with Burlington and the Foamposites, 631 stores makes you wonder too how many Foamposites are actually out there, since there are way less stores, but how many per store? And some people are finding like 5 pairs at a time, 8 pairs, 10 pairs at a time. But Ross, we've seen them too with the particle beige, I think especially, really load up on the Foamposite. So there's that complete breakdown if you wanted to see it again. So what Foamposites are we talking about? Oh, here we go. District Deal says 1,500 Ross stores times 10 foams per store. Oh my gosh. Could happen. But what foams are we talking about? So here are the ones that we've seen, and I think Ross, let me get this right, but Ross, Burlington. Did any of these show up at Burlington? Let me know in the chat. So when you list cleats without box in the secret apps, do you list them as missing dust bag or just no box? And anyone ever run to this issue? I think that's a good question. I think they still want you to have the dust bag. I think. Maybe Carlos can answer that one. He might know on the cleats. I think it's funny though that they're just buying cleats period on these apps, but they are the blue ones right to the bottom with that many listed. So this is we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and most of them from Ross. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna bring out the chat. All right, here's our giveaway time. $25 to Ross. Look at that. Celebrate. Nice, classy Ross design. $25 gift card. If you could tell me, all you got to do is put this in the chat. I'm going to give you an example of what you have to do. And the first person that gets it right, remember, I'm at a delay. So I'm going to take a screenshot. The first one I see will win. All you got to do is tell me, out of all these, which one in order do you feel has the most listings right now on eBay? And you go, let's say if you think, number 2 has the most listings, then you're going to go in order, like 2, 3, 1, 4, 5. So you have to put 1, 4, 5. You would do this. I need to have the right 5 numbers need to be correct. Let me know which one has the most, and I will give you $25 gift card. Now you can keep putting the answers. I don't even know what the real answer is. I think I had it in the notes. I don't know what happened. So let's see. I think do I have it? I might have it on the next slide, so I can't show it. All right, so all the numbers are coming in. You can keep them coming, but I'm going to read them starting from the top, and I'll let you know which one. But yeah, there's quite a bit to go through. The chat is flooded. The chat is flooded with the foams that we can decide which ones, and I'll show you the results at the very end. It's changed since then. It might have. For sure, we know which one has the most. That one, there's so many more than all the others. I think it's ridiculous. Okay, so did someone already get the answer right? I need to go back up. Let's see. Oh my gosh. We had okay, yeah, it was 4. Okay, the answer was 5, 4, 1, 2, 3. I think is the answer. And there it is. All right, 5, 4, 1, 2, 3. So let me go back to the chat. 545. No, someone had to have gotten this right. 543. No, oh, flipping cheddar was very, very close. 54123. Ross Shallington, who, by the way, has already been killing it. I don't know if he needs the gift card, but he has won the gift card. So Ross Shallington, congrats to you. 54123 was the correct answer. And I took a screenshot. That was the first answer that I saw. It looks like the first answers period. Who answered first, just in general? And it says, let's see, after me, it was Dapper Fanatic. He was very close. And then it was Flippin' Cheddar, who was like one number away. Jack Ford, and then Hustle and Silence, who was close, and then Ross Shallington. So I took a screenshot. At least that's what I can see on my end. So you have won, and send me your email. I'll send this out to you. So 25. There we go. So many glitter hat Berlin cheat codes rigged. Don't worry, we'll definitely do another one. Ross Shallington is cheating. We'll definitely do another giveaway. Better giveaways. I want to do more live show giveaways because the people that are tuning in live, they deserve it because they're here on Wednesdays supporting the channel. So, all right, here's the complete breakdown. And if you're like Ken the Hustle Bee, then that means you like analytics, you like the numbers. So here are the numbers. Now, they could have changed. I mean, I did this yesterday, so it could have changed. But 919 listings for Particle Beige. 726 for what color is this anyway? I mean, this is like white, but what is this? Like a goldish, bronzy, fading away thing. I don't know what that one is. 223 listings for the green, 215 for the new Burlington glitter, and 127 for the silver. So let's look at sold, / completed listings. Summit White. There we go. So 210, 335, 30, 9, and 59. And we are going by style code, so things could be a little skewed here and there. But definitely there's that many listings, at least when I check. So 919. We didn't think, at least I didn't think, that it was going to reach 919 compared to those, Carlos probably knows, what the highest, those purple cleats, what were they that Ken had like 50 pairs, or no, he had way more than that. I think he had like 80 or 120 pairs. I have no clue. There was so many of those, but of course the price difference, $19.99 compared to, they're 19 or 24 compared to $50, and then this one being 69 plus tax. Let me see. Oh, purple was like 1,200 listings. So it was, that was wild. 1,200 listings on those purple cleats. So 919, 210 sold. So let's look at the ratios here. Now the thing we know is that the glitters seem like they just came out. So the flood is nowhere near this yet. Could it get there? Could happen. So with only 9 sold, we're very, very far away. At least from the completed listing part being here and there. Let me know in the chat. First question. Is there one of these that you would definitely pick up? Since everyone said a lot of pass, I would pass here, I would pass there. Let me know in the chat, is there something that you would pick up? Would you still pick up one of these two, or maybe just this one? I think what really helps this color is with it being more of like a classic and general color and not some kind of weird effect to it. Having the glitter part, some people were just not feeling it. It does feel like a kid, I don't know, like a kid type of shoe with like a glitter thing. It's just like maybe a little bit too loud. This green out there, this one wouldn't be too bad if it wasn't for this part. And Particle Beige is, I think it's a weird combo with green and blue on this whole beige part. I still think it's a clean shoe, but I think also in general, Foamposites aren't as big as they once were. Everybody was picking up, Foamposites when they first came out, or certain releases. like the one that Carlos got with the blue one, that's totally different. Classic colorways will do well. But for these, and I guess also maybe being for women's, it's like the hype isn't really there on that one. So 127.59 sold. You're at your best ratio here. Pretty much half of them have sold. And then these two are a little bit rough. I haven't seen green in probably 3 weeks or so, 4 weeks at any store. So this one might be calming down, but people might say they've seen a lot of them. I have no clue. But these, I think definitely they're growing, they're expanding, they're mating, they're building more, and it doesn't look like they're dying down at any point. All right, let me go back to the chat because I didn't get to answer some stuff here. So let me see. All of them district deals, silver and chrome. Glenn, have you sold any of the phones you picked up at Ross? Yes. I sold 2 particle beige. I think one of them was 135 and the other one was 140. So I did double up because they were 49. So after fees and everything, I was able to make, I think 54, I think was on, I think the size 6, I think. But I did sell those. Let me see. I think there was the size 6 or the other one a size 10. I think remember the big one and the small one are probably going to be your best option. What happened to those Jason kids? Fortunately, they've been out for a while dealing with college. I haven't sold them. And it was my fault because I did pick them up for $15 and I did get an okay bid or offer, and I probably should have taken it, and I haven't gotten a really good offer since. So I'm probably going to do something to try like do a better listing or refresh it somehow. Let me see. I have seen at least 30 pairs of the White Summit in 5 days. Man, I sold 1 pair of the Summit for 111, purchased for 39. Nice. I think I told you not to. That's from Carlos. Excuse me, what's going on here? So right now we're talking about Foamposites and the flood that's out there between Ross and Burlington, and how many pairs are actually out there. So which leads us here. How do I know if a Foamposite is a bad buy for me? And I think this is pretty funny on these top 5. So top 5 if you think it's a bad buy. Number 1, if you're super low on capital. If you're low on capital, you probably shouldn't be messing with them anyway, because you do know going into it, it's going to take long process to sell all of these. Now, if you want to just go and throw them on any of the other apps and make $12, that's up to you. Now, some of them are going to sell higher if like you have a better size. Depends a lot on the size. 8 and 8.5, I can tell you right now, on any of these colors is probably going to be the most, especially in that particle beige. I think the last time we checked was what, like a 230 or 250 listings alone just for the particle beige in a size 8 or in a size 8.5. So many of those. Size 6, 6.5, 10, 10.5, and even bigger if possible are your best bets for any of these if you're looking to sell them quicker. Now, number 2, impatient seller. So if you're just an impatient seller, period, you don't like to hold on to things, you're going to accept every single bid that you see on all of the secret apps, and you don't care about making money because you just want to just get rid of them now, don't buy this shoe. I can tell you right now, you're going to be super impatient with it, and you're just going to get just frustrated with yourself and self-implode, and just not going to work out for you. So low on capital, impatient seller, don't do it. Number 3, limited to one platform. Now this one's interesting because oh, there goes Still Kicking It Sports is giving us the breakdown. So 192 and 7.5. Oh, 8. Oh, 8.5 is 205 listings. And 56. So there we go. As we get larger, we get less and less of them. And then, of course, the smaller ones, 5.5 and 6. Man, 6 only 1. 6.5, 25. So let's go back. Number 3, limited to one platform. If you're just solely depending on eBay for this, You're in this for the long haul, but I would definitely look at, Facebook Marketplace, other seller, maybe even OfferUp if you want to try that, Mercari if you want to try that. Different marketplaces to sell them on and the local sales. So I had a guy that we've been kind of working on some stuff. He's another reseller from El Paso, and he was looking for Foamposites because he has a connection in Mexico for somebody that's buying Foamposites in different colors. So he also hooked me up with Air Max 95. We're at the outlet, so it's pretty cool to have that connection if you want to meet other resellers, if they're cool, because not all resellers really want to help out or figure things out. But he had like a certain market thing, he wanted to buy them. So we kind of did like a trade on different things for particle beige. So that's probably why you haven't seen them, at least some of them, in my store, because I sold the big one and the small ones that we had. But I'm still looking them out there, and he's letting me know, hey, I have I'm really looking for this color or this color. And then if we can do some sort of trade or hook up for other shoes that I can sell, I'm all for it. So I think local Facebook Marketplace, we talked about that, and OfferUp things. If you can sell them, cash deals, way better than having to sell them for come on $95 on one of the, where is this? I know it's on here, like $95 for some of these after fees. What are you really even making after that? After spending $69.99. I mean, just come on now. But look into that. Don't have to just rely on eBay. Number 4, loaded up on one size. Now that's just giving the example as a size 8 or 8.5. And if you're just going all in, and let's say that's the only size you find, I can totally, I can totally get that. Like, why am I going to keep buying more size 8, 8.5 if I already have 10, 12, 15 pairs? What if you just went all in? Now, if your capital is set and you can buy these and sit on those for a while and make the money you want, totally understandable. But I would like to mix it up and maybe try to target certain sizes that if you feel better about that in a different color. And number 5, just plain scared. Like if you're if you're iffy on not just Foamposites, any type of find, then you shouldn't be buying them. We had just people that we've seen them all the time, asking, hey, should I pick this up? What should I do about this? Smash or pass on that, and getting feedback from other sellers, or asking me or asking Ken. And if you're iffy, just stay away, period. I mean, why are you going to worry yourself and think about it? But that's what I like about the reselling game, is that you have to make decisions, and you can't go back. Like, if the Foamposites are there and you're thinking like, man, I really should have picked up those foams, like then you go back and they're gone. They shouldn't also have that regret of like, man, I could have made a bunch of money, or I could have done this. Having regret on finds will tear you apart for a couple of days if you really want to, like, think about it for that long. But you should just really move on, because more finds are going to happen. Like, you're going to get next week. What if you find 270s at Burlington? This would also comes into play on your capital. You'd also don't want to be in a position, if you have low capital, as you spent $690 on 8, 9, 10 pairs of these, and then the next week you don't have any capital to buy 270s or Air Max 97s or something else that you feel better about, and then you're kind of stuck. You have to have your capital right. You have to know what you're doing when it comes to the finds. You don't want to lose out on anything, period, because of that. So these 5 things, I think, definitely in consideration if you pick them up. So I can tell you this: I have no problem with you leaving them behind. I have no problem with you picking them up, because I can see the good and technically bad on both sides, with colorway, pricing, capital, and sizes that are out there. Now, if Ross somehow starts to pick up these glitters, think we're in trouble. Because Ross, we know how many stores they have, and now you're in it. I could see that even going over particle beige, like past 900 something. But there's my device on the Foamposites, and let's get out of here. Screen sharing, we're done. All right, we are done, and it's 8 o'clock. So we actually started like 5 minutes early. But any questions, anything else you want to throw out there, we can talk about that. You want to get back to the game, totally understandable. What's the score, by the way? Let's look that up. 52-38 Raptors with 6:28 left in the second. Man, come on, Warriors. Is Clay playing? I'm guessing he's not. Let me know in the chat. I didn't get to see anything. Oh, Thompson out for game 3. That sucks. All right. Glenn, what's special about your Boston Celtics jersey find? So in order to get the most money possible, they want to find a photo match to the jersey. And with it being probably around 1975, maybe 1977, it's extremely tough. Now, I went through YouTube videos and Getty Images and Instagram and Google Images. I went through everything to find JoJo White wearing this jersey. And there was only one YouTube video where it looked extremely close, but with it being in the 70s, it was extremely tough to like really see it in HD or high definition to match it. But with the tags that I showed in the video, it is assumed to be a game worn jersey because it has, tailored by the Celtics and to his size. And the other ones that have sold on auction have the exact same tags on there. And in the 70s, they wore maybe 1 to 3, 4 jerseys max throughout the whole season. Unlike now, they have a new jersey every single game pretty much, right? You see them throw the jerseys in the crowd. They also cut them up for like sports cards. Who knows what they do? But back then, it was really, really rare for them to have so many jerseys in a season. So that's what made it go up to that price, what they think it's going to be worth. So I'll keep you guys posted on what I decide to sell it. The local, or not local, but he's a really high-end collector. Pretty much everything he has are like game-owned and game-worn jerseys. He really, really wants to buy this. So I'm working out either I can do some sort of deal there, or I can send it to auction. Of course, going by auction, we don't know what's going to happen. Could go over, could be less, but at $1, it's a very, I have no complaints whatsoever with this. All right, let's go to any plans doing Northeast area hustles? Nothing yet. Me and Ken really talked about getting our businesses on track, and that was like our main thing starting the new year. So every trip that we've done have really been about sourcing. So we haven't talked about it yet. Maybe we will. I don't know, but I think we do need to do something. He really wants to do like a meetup for eBay Open. I'd rather just play basketball and eat and gamble. We're going to see what we do. All right. Sick find, props in the jersey. Appreciate that. Congrats on the jersey find. Thanks, Great Girl Boss. I'm tempted to buy Giannis Gamer jersey for $800 and holding, man. Nice. Let me see. Go back up. Find a lifetime. I know. Let me see. Do you do any garage sales at all? I found Sony voice recorder for $1. Resells for $150, $180. Yeah, Sony stuff, voice recorders, and a lot of that. Even some of the CD players, portable CD players. They don't sell for amazing stuff, but brand new. If you end up finding them there, you can sell them really good. But garage sales, I haven't gone to garage sales in probably since like last year. Let me see. Do you think posting pics of our finds on Instagram will eventually alert stores and they'll raise prices on us? I don't think Instagram and all that will play that much of a difference compared to just the cost of business, at least when it comes to like Ross, Burlington, Marshalls. Thrift stores, I think, are different. Goodwill has already done their own auctions. They're already putting things aside. If you go to Goodwill in Austin, they do their own like bidding type of thing per store. So that's totally different. But Ross, Burlington, Marshalls, like with me, and I think Nacho Average Find also mentioned it. It's like they're making new stores. They're hiring more people. They're, how much does it cost for rent for all these Ross stores? Burlington, look at all the renovations they're doing, and they're building new stores. I think that if prices did go up at these, it would have to be because of how much they're expanding so much. But for the most part, with the Ross prices being of what they've been at for years already, I'm actually pretty impressed on how many stores they've done everything. And they're still generally the same. I think only one we talked about, I think, was golf, $34.99. They were what, 20 at some point, but everything else, I mean, cleats $24.99, $59. We've seen a lot of the Air Max shoes. I don't know. I'm impressed with Ross and what they've done. All right, Hustle in Silence, hey, 15 bucks. Thanks for the last video. I appreciate that, Hustle in Silence. 15 bucks on the super chat. Boston out hustle. That'd be good. Take the jersey. Trying to find the right buyer. We need to take Kenny to the garage sale. Man, we should have done a video going to garage sale in Florida, but we couldn't wake up. I think we couldn't wake up early. Let me see. LeBron 10 retros. Are they worth any money? I think definitely LeBron 10s, but are they brand new with box? Or are they brand new without box? Brand new, you always find a buyer. Used, depends how bad or how badly used. That will come into play. Eugene Smith, 10 bucks, super chat. Thanks for that. Let me see. So Eugene and Hustle in Silence, thank you both. Super chat. Have you ever checked out Shop Goodwill? See some deals on there sometimes. I have, and you really have to stay on top of things to source on that site. Just doing some online sourcing and looking. Yeah, I really got to pay attention, but I have seen it. You should wear the Celtics jersey for open run basketball in Vegas. Imagine, like, hey, this is game worn, Hustler Hacks, and then completely tank the value of that jersey. Ever set up a bowling tournament? I haven't. Interested though. Bowling wouldn't be bad. Something that these old joints can take. Bowling, maybe hurt wrist a little bit, elbow, knees. I don't know. Oh, I got a question though in the chat. So I bought my first pair of shoes on StockX, and I was wondering, should I do an unboxing video on my channel? I've never purchased anything. I've only sold. I've never purchased anything, but I did, and it was a shoe that I liked. So let me know in the chat. Should I do an unboxing? If so, I'll probably do that on Friday probably Monday, because I think Friday I'm almost done doing a Ross video. So, all right, let me go back. What has been your worst experience reselling? Worst experience? It's a good question. Worst experience? Probably have to do something with shipping. I remember I did sell, it was like these, this was, man, I don't even know how long ago this was, but it was like a pretty good like turntable unit thing. I forgot what I sold it for. And the buyer did like a full claim and how it came in all messed up. I packaged this thing extremely well. It took me like an hour to get this thing. This was before Hustler Hacks days, but I did this. I was like, all right, it looks good. And buyer did a claim thing. Of course, they honored it. They went with them. And that one I was just completely screwed because everything was just messed up. And I think it was like a $700 or $800 sale or something. And that one I just completely lost out, period. So I would say that one would be up there for a worst experience. Let me see. Can you catch sales on sneakers online, outlet price? You can. Same thing. You got to be on top of things. I would probably say like Twitter. We're Soulfed. Soulfed's usually in here. So he's kind of like on top of things on new releases or other sale prices on different sites. Twitter is probably going to be your best bet for that. Ever get people on eBay that email and say, I'll give you $50 right now for something that sells for $200? I get it all the time. I'll even get people that are like, man, Hustler Hacks, I love your channel. Will you take 10 for this? And I'm like, dude, come on now. Let's see. What do you, is Hustleby workout for B-ball in Vegas? Is he working out for Vegas? I don't know. Will he be ready for Vegas? I also don't know. He was huffing and puffing pretty hard when me and Carlos showed him no mercy, and he won 0 games. Let's see. What did you What buy? What did you buy? Do it now. Oh, for the StockX. I'd have to do the unboxing. And actually, not. We'll talk about that for the next one. Glenn, the sneaker YouTuber. That's funny. Let me see. I would prefer a seller video, but I'll watch the unboxing video. There we go. Okay, I can see that. Let me see. You should buy a storage unit. That'd be an interesting video. Um, let's see what else. Are you going to SneakerCon Santa Clara? I did see SneakerCon in Dallas. I was like, that one might be pretty cool to go to. Let me see. Film is opening it. eBay side with me. There we go. Social is an eBay brand new without the box. Buyer wanted it returned because they didn't match the description. Accepted the return and got them today all ripped. Yeah, definitely open a case and call eBay. My answer when it comes to all of this is call eBay. And if you don't get the answer you like, you call again and get somebody that will give you the correct answer. Because not all eBay people that answer the phone know exactly what's going on. Some of them are helpful, some of them are not. So I would say call, and call again. Let me see. Be working on his fadeaway. Let me see. I want those. Email me blank on Mercari. Yeah, those are lame. I always get, of course, like, what's the lowest you'll do for this? And like I told you guys in the live show before, if you cannot send me an offer, period, then I know this is just going to be bad. You can reply with, like Daily Refinement said, you can reply with, what's the most you're willing to pay? So you can reply with that and see what happens. Let me see. Let the man do his unboxing. You suffer hamster. That's hilarious, Carlos. eBay's forced returns are so stupid. Are you going to the vintage event in El Paso? I was thinking about it. I did see the flyer, and that would be pretty cool. I think I did go to one of the sneaker ones, I think 2 years ago, and I did show it on the channel, so I might go to that one. Let me see. What did you plan to ever do the husband-wife reselling team thing like Hustlebee and like Hustlebee does, or maybe with your brother? So my wife does help me, especially for Amazon FBA. She loves Amazon FBA compared to eBay. She's totally not feeling taking photos and doing all that. So FBA is like way better. So she does help me more with that. But with like Ken and his wife, they have a totally different kind of format. My wife just started helping me this year. So I didn't even know I was going to be a full-time reseller. It was a dream. And then it finally happened after, working full-time. But now that it is, I'm pumped. I'm happy about it. And now we can just try to figure that out, all the system and all the back-end things to see how we can improve, working together. Let's see. I'm going to go back up. Man, where are we? How much calling eBay? Calling eBay. Yeah, just totally depends. When they start, is it available? And it's a low ball. That's also true. Bro said, meet me in the middle with no offer. Just wanted half off. That's hilarious. I hate those guys. Let me see. Because it will be that in Orlando, Florida. That shoes that you show. Every time I accept a reasonable offer, take like 4 days to pay. Not cool. Those buyers I also hate too. And I've noticed a lot of buyers with really good feedback are starting to take forever or not even paying at all. So I don't know what the deal is, but even some of the good buyers, they're slacking it. And we talked about it before. The fact that eBay does not have, best offer with immediate payment it still stumps me to this day. I'm stumped at that. I have no clue why not. It's like we said, it's 2019. Come on now. All right. How do you sell multiple sizes on eBay? Won't ever let me do it. You can. It is a little complex. It's not as easy as probably as you would on other apps, but you can do it on multiple sizes. But you have to do it. It's kind of hard to explain. The bad thing is you can't also accept offers when you're doing multiple sizes like that. eBay should do what the secret apps do with the payment. Mercari is not even a secret app, and they do it with their payment. They'll collect the money from the buyer. Wild. Had a buyer purchase some shoes from me at full price, but hasn't paid. Has really good feedback. Same thing here. I'm waiting. I think I have like 3, 4, 5 awaiting payment. Let's see. How do I change the label size in eBay for it to be smaller than standard? Yeah, that one's going to be a little bit difficult to kind of show, but you can change it. Just depends on the settings. There's one setting thing on eBay you can do, and then of course on your like PDF or whatever you're using. And I think that's it. We got caught up. 128 people. You can go back to the game. Unfortunately, oh, the game's getting closer. All right, only down 7. Warriors coming back, and yeah, so we'll be back next week. I don't know, Smash or Pass. We didn't. When did we do that? Like 2 or 3 weeks ago already? Maybe we're due for another one. All right, let me know anything else. Anything else you want to throw in there? Appreciate everybody for being here for the live show, even during the precious NBA Finals, and also appreciate the super chat that donated. And let me go back up. Yeah, Hustle and Silent and Eugene, thank you for that. Good show, appreciate that. And yeah, next week, and we'll be talking about, I don't know what we're going to talk about next week, but look out for that. I think Ross video on Friday, and I'll try to get that unboxing video as well. And I'm also trying to get Burlington stuff. I got a lot of editing to do. So, all right, we'll see you guys next Wednesday. Go out and get it.